Hi, I'm Allison Moore. I'm a fourth grade teacher at Coyote Valley Elementary, and today my class worked on the lesson Polygon Properties Puzzles.
All right, good morning, guys. This morning we are going to work on a lesson called Polygon Properties Puzzles.
The idea behind it is that students are taking their prior knowledge about geometry, figures and shapes, polygons in the fourth grade, and those attributes that each of those things have, and using that knowledge to now not just identify them in shapes, but to create their shapes themselves, meeting those specific criteria.
It relates to real life for me, so like I can see like how big something is, or how like compact I need it to be, or like how much I need to take off in order maybe to fit something in something.
For instance, one of the tasks might have been to create a four-sided figure with no sides that were parallel. Students were asked to create this shape with a partner to work that out, and then partner groups shared across the table groups to make their thinking stronger and clearer as they explained, with partners offering suggestions and asking questions to make them think deeper and again be clearer and stronger in their language.
We also had some doubts that these were the same length, so clearly these two, this one and this one, we had to fix it 3 times.
Really looks like a right angle. I don't really see my feet. Because it looks like it looks a bit like a tooth. I think it looks like a tooth.
Yeah, and oh, it's not that close. Oh my god.
How did you move it?
I don't know.
We can't fix that.
No.
Oh, the top. Okay. We just need to adjust this part.
I like that it gives us specific instructions, but there's still a little room to imagine what kind of polygon you want to do.
And then finally, some of those student solutions were projected for a whole class discussion, where the class was asked to look and be a skeptic and probe and challenge the thoughts that they saw from other students, again, to have people be stronger and clearer in their explanations.
I sometimes think too hard about things, and that sometimes the answer is kind of right there.
Some of them were folding paper. We have used a right triangle finder in here, so they know this idea behind folding paper to find angles, and so they were folding their ruler to find angles and then be able to measure other angles on their illustration.
One of the tools we were using was a ruler, and that kind of helped us like measure the polygons to see like how long or how short they were. And sometimes it even helped measure the angles.
I even had a group ask for a protractor today to be able to measure the angles. After creating an illustration that met the task, students were presenting their polygon to a partner group, and they were explaining to them why they thought their illustration matched the task. And their job was to convince that partner group. And then the partner group's job was to ask any questions or provide some support so that they could deepen their thinking and be a little bit stronger in the way that they were explaining that polygon, in preparation for their polygon possibly being part of the class discussion, and the need for them to be able to stand up and make statements that proved their thinking.
I think my class is good at explaining and talking with partners or groups.
To do that, we used the language strategy of convince yourself, convince a friend, convince a skeptic. And in that routine, students are working together in just the language they would use to solve the problem. And then they are sharing with partners to get support, to become stronger and clearer and hear any questions that might have been stated. And then in the role of skeptic, they are asked to look at solutions and probe and challenge what they see.
It does have 2 congruent angles. I'd say this because there's a acute up here, there's an acute right here, and there's a right angle right there.
Strategy about like convince yourself is, my teacher taught me like pretend you're in a courtroom. Convincing yourself is like, no, I don't think I did that. I'm pretty good. And then convincing a friend is like your lawyer, where you're like, where like you tell them like what you're going to say.
Even if they agree with it, they're still looking for those questions that would make someone to explain more. Part of the way the students were able to bring themselves into this lesson is through the discussion with a partner, to be able to think first about their own ideas and have that wait time to kind of develop their own thought, and then to have that partner to get immediate feedback from and clarify their ideas and strengthen their explanation, as well as then with the partner groups to do that with that immediate feedback, so that they're able to revise to become stronger and clearer. And then there was also choice provided during the exit ticket. You were able to find a task that really drew students in to the lesson. They were excited about it, puts it in a different level than normal, and generated motivation and engagement in the lesson.
We shared ideas by explaining how we thought it matched the task.
Implementing strategies that allow students to discuss and reason really make for brilliant students. Students that are able to reason through an explanation, that are able to critique the explanation of others, are really thinking rather deeply about the problem, and then ultimately are able to apply that knowledge and that thinking to other situations that aren't exactly the same.